Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. What is there in a name? A rose by any name, wrote the famous English poet Shakespeare in his legendary love story Romeo and Juliet. So, what I am referring to, I think you have got the hint. India or Bharat. I mean, such an unnecessary discussion that has been surrounding this topic in all the print media, all the electronic media, all the TV channels are beaming. I think it is absolutely unnecessary. As again, Shakespeare has told, rose by any name. It doesn't matter whether we call it India or Bharat, but if the people stand up to the pride, the proud heritage of the country, then definitely any name will do it. And if one feels that Bharat, by naming India as Bharat, if you are able to evoke more patriotism, more hard work among the youngsters, and more citizens are drawn towards nation building, definitely go ahead and let's do it. But let us just peep into the history, how it all might have evolved or how it had in fact evolved. As we all know, the Constitution of India, yes, it was 1949, and article, the first article, that is the Article 1 of the Constitution of India, names India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. And when Dr. B.R. Ambedkar wrote this, I am told, again, controversy erupted, and a lot of politicians, the then politicians, who were, I mean, maybe privy to this particular constitutional committee, they started talking, taking the side whether we should name it India or we should name it Bharat. And to this, I'm amused by what Kamalapati Tripathi, the later on, I mean, respected congressman told, I would rather write Bharat, that is India. I like that, yes, because if you are trying to name your country after you have got freedom from colonial rule, I think you should name it, you should have named it a true Indian name, which is Bharat, more Bharat than India. India, as per lot of historians or mythologists, is the name derived from Hindu, and Greeks could not pronounce Sindhu, so they started calling it Hindu, the river Hindu. Sindhu, in fact, in Sanskrit, is a large water body. It can be ocean, it can be sea, it can be a river also. So Sindhu is a river, which is again later on was called Indus River. That is how India got its name. So why believe or why adopt something which is derived from something else? Let us have true to our very old scriptures, very old ancient, the age old, like thousands of years ago, Vedas are there, and Bharata to me is written in the Vedas, Rig Veda itself. So let us call by the name Bharat. To me, if you give me a choice, I would go with Bharata. In fact, a long time back, somebody had asked me on WhatsApp. I mean, he was circulating a video showing the currency notes of all the countries, and he ended the whole video with asking one question: show me one country which has got two names on its currency notes, whereas in the Indian rupee will have India in English, the name of the country, and Bharat in Hindi, in its Hindi language or script. So this is could have been avoided. You call the same country in one name in whatever language you're writing, because It's a pronoun. The name of the country is a noun. It's a name we are talking about. So when you write Bharat, Bharat, and in Hindi you write Bharat, Bharata, that would be fine. I mean, there is no need of any controversy over it. And moreover, in the Article 1 of the Constitution reads very clearly India, that is Bharat. To me, it would have been more appropriate had we written Bharat, that is India. So, if the Englishmen, the Britishers who ruled us for quite a long time, 200 years, they wanted to call India, this country, East India Company they had established. So India, they could call uh, our country Bharat's name in English as India. But when we, after getting independence, we write it in so many texts, we don't call Rama in a different name. In English, we don't call it Christ or whatever it is. I mean, just for example, or you can call Eli Smith. We don't call Smith. Rama in English will be called as Smith. It is not. So Rama, Rama in Hindi, English, Sanskrit, in all languages. So like that, Bharata could have been written in all languages the same way. So, but there is no need of any such huge controversy over it, and that too, it's speculation because there is an urgent session of parliament being called by the government. Everybody is speculating it could be the change of name of the country. It could be. I mean, the government has got every right to propose something and it will be debated. But if it is going to be constructive, it's all welcome. If it is going to build in the character of the countrymen, it is going to arouse patriotism, it is going to arouse oneness among Indians or all the Bharatiyas, then well, let us call ourselves all Bharatiyas. We are Bharatiyas, in fact, whether you call it or you mention it or not. So, I mean, in this context, I have got a small suggestion. I don't know how many of you would be taking it, but there is also a Rashtra Bhasha, there is also a national language. If we are going to debate over it, if there is an option given to me, I would rather tell Sanskrit as our national language because that has been since ages our language. All our scriptures are written in Sanskrit, and it is a must in the National Education Policy 2020 also is trying to propagate Sanskrit. Let us not allow it to die. We have read that Germans in Germany, you will find a lot of people are reading the Mahabharata, Ramayana, and the Vedas, the Upanishads, and they are trying to derive knowledge from it. So why not in India? So I think if there is a discussion or a debate about the language, to me Sanskrit should fit in as a national language because that is our origin. All other Indian languages, modern Indian languages, to my knowledge, I may be wrong, to my knowledge, are derived from the language Sanskrit. So Sanskrit appears to me as the mother of all languages. So that would be rather a more logical step. And Bharat, anyway, we feel proud about the name Bharat, and you want to change it. I am for it definitely. Again, as I told, if it invokes and patriotism, evokes everyone, all Bharatiyas to fight for the right cause, fight for the nation building. It is a very good and positive step. It must inculcate the patriotism. Then definitely it will be a very positive step. So to me, the controversy as raised by a lot of TV channels, a lot of videos, are absolutely unnecessary. It can be anything. I mean, if it is written in the Constitution, India, that is Bharat, it can be changed to Bharat, that is India. That's what I feel. So that's all, ladies and gentlemen, and this controversy. I think it's going to rest quite soon. The moment the parliament session, the urgent parliament session is called, all the speculations will die down. And if required, we'll get a new name, Bharat. Bharat is not a new name as told by the politician and Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, she has told, yeah, Bharat, we have been calling Bharat, India as Bharat in our languages, so there is nothing new about it. If you want to change documents and mention it, I think we should change it to write Bharat in all languages, in all the official documents. So that's all. God bless. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless each one of us with a lot of positivity and lot of success in each of our endeavors. Bye bye. Take care.